Talking Luther College football here with head coach Aaron Hafter and coach. Season opening victory on Saturday. Exciting close ball game against Presentation. 35-33 win. So often over the past couple of years, this program has been in games like that and didn't get the result that you wanted. What was the difference on Saturday?
I think the big thing for our kids is for Saturday, and I've talked to a lot of people about this, just the way we persevered all day. I mean, we got down 14-0 right off the bat, and I think that goes back to a lot of things. We had 15 out of our 22 starters on offense and defense hadn't started a football game, so they were nervous, and we got down. Our kids fought back, and I'm a firm believer that the things we do in the off season and just our kids growing with our culture and what our expectations are help us win close games at the end, and hopefully that proves to be true as the season progresses.
And offensively, obviously a fine day, over 500 yards of total offense, 447 on the ground. I'd imagine that's pretty much the ideal case for what you want to do offensively.
Yeah, I mean, we were efficient in the passing game, and we ended up 3 for 4 and had a touchdown pass. So we need to complete those balls when we need to complete them and take advantage of those opportunities. And we're going to run the ball. We had 83 plays and about upper 70s are running plays. So that's just what we do. That's our MO, and our kids did a good job. We started a lot of young kids up front that didn't have a lot of playing experience, so they did a great job as the game progressed, making adjustments and catching up with the speed of the game.
And how much of that is just being efficient on offense? Because you look at your third down conversions, I believe you were about 75% on that Saturday.
Well, that's a big goal for us. I mean, we want to be in that 60% range on third and fourth down. I mean, it's very obvious at this point we go for it on fourth down a lot, and but we put ourselves in situations to create fourth and shorts and have a game plan of how we're going to attack those things.
And defensively, you did give up 33 points, over 400 yards of offense. How much of that was just facing a pretty good offensive team in Presentation? How much of that is stuff you need to correct?
I think there's a combination of the two. I think that we played a lot of young kids on defense, and they're just going to get better every week. But let's give some credit to Presentation. They had a very good offensive game plan. Their scheme is very challenging to do in practice. I mean, we're running the ball, and then our we play against our defense, and then our defense has to go into a game not really having seen a lot of spread offense of situations. So, yeah, I think the adjustments we made in the second half, we did some things, and let's give a lot of credit to where credit is due. They had a lot of talent and athleticism on offense, and they capitalized on some of our mistakes we had on offense as well.
And your third aspect of the game, the special teams, got off to a pretty good start last Saturday.
Yeah, very good. I mean, we have a couple really good kickers that we feel good about right now, and when you go 5 for 5 for PATs, look at the 35-33 score. I mean, that obviously played a huge impact on the game, and they missed the extra point and had to go for 2 and didn't get that. So that was ultimately helped us win the ball game. Alex Knutson did a great job kicking the ball off and putting it down inside the 15 to 10 consistently. Of course, game 1, we go back and evaluate film and find things and ways to improve.
St. Olaf, your opponent this Saturday, you got a win over them last year. What do you expect out of the Olies coming up on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a battle. I mean, it's one of those things, when you have a rival game, and I consider this and our kids consider this a rival game. It doesn't really matter what the scores were the week before, last year, or it doesn't matter, because when the ball is kicked off, it's going to be a battle, for 4 quarters. So we wouldn't expect anything different on Saturday afternoon. Coach Stern does a good job getting his kids ready. They probably defended us last year as good as anybody else with their defensive schemes. So we'll have our hands full, and we need to come out ready to play on Saturday.
All right, Coach. Hopefully it's 2-0 after this weekend. We wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Aaron Hafner talking Luther College football.